became a topic around that time, 2017, 2018. Almost say oya campaign. Until you move be time almost much no before you TS you are deporting on that. You move be as legal small scale managers in the can say abandoning your fee. The reason why you on your fee and say Aisha one describing her as a campaign means that all links be brave or network. Until no so or no no so would deport na. Na sa link no with security agencies not even breaking sa link na. That's the one year. And at that point in time, no, some of us rose and another advocate said, look, they should prosecute her. Now ensure as a deterrent to others because that time no na omunya so powerful sir until mra na ye di bedino no ebe ma ehun abo na fefo na wodu mo be wura system no mu a omu nyina ye galam say no ebe ma omu say no ya campaign kro na mra tima so no mu yi ebe ombe hwe yi but that time no the etian say deport no deportation no so no tag bia so nda no so say no krom ko no criminal na je so ko ho free meti mi krom na mako bi man so na de wait my answer would be back to me krom na ma be nante ho as a free person at the end of the day no wonya hwe until you be hu say you mu be estati eka say look sa Aisha one ya deport ni enko fa hwe ema because we declared the afoforo wura system no mu a wachiro mu sa network no into betima na China no da so network na adwuma na o ka so nkola no nyema no ombegus ombe to aso aye so at the end of the day the deportation no physically no there ya ye aye show emoma obi ahun say bia Aisha one ko krum but in reality no na Aisha one order so Ghana
in reality na Aisha one order so Ghana the krum now also work on the crown now there is uncertainty because Oman Penisi one year sure Aisha one deported now we Oman Penini now to Ghana na ya to abama now so one year sure and go for business Oman Penini we in charge na and obi man obi no ebu o man e ma no ye be no so actually na maybe say muti Aisha one ye galamsey only line since ya o ka say mo ne mo mpanifo kasa ye mpanifo be na mo ne mo kasa na de no mo kan
me nua mpanifo me kasa ye no mo kasa ye no I think mra yedi mrama nkrofo so umu guide activities no enti ye wo ministries of lands and natural resources umu ministers wo omu advisors wo yes our minerals commissioner omu regulators
okay
enti ye as an association no executives no engage omu to let them understand that these people who are into this industry will create a very serious thing for us. Omu my assurance they will deal with that when the normal political talk. Oh yeah, we are on top of issues. We are on this, we are on that. At the end of the day, we are still where we are. And that is why I say your name pay for us.
I see. Ebisa for mamo Aisha one history kakra. Na afi ye be kokot nsem no so. Ene kwadua ye dia bo Aisha one. Na for that e wa homa ne so ana. Ye be say ne Aisha one lawyer e kasa ye booking for an interview on pay. It no ye no be kasa e captain in Krabia e for that and go for a raise concerns say e for that MPP ni pa na MPP Ekasombe fight galamsey ya one of their key members a captain in Krabia a fadate one no and a different Aisha one no the issue of say NPP Ekasombe some fight galamsey no a tro because eba sa na Oman Penini fight na one call for a defender omwa ye fight yomo it no ye ne in Krabia a fadate ebe kasa na Ike cheke eno no e dia mai say Krabia fadate ebe ba homa no so na fe ye no na twetwe komo ye be say enya on Zoom a security expert na ya hwe the security situation with regards to ye galamsey no ya banana man for say mbebunu no omunye adwuma nye because he said mbebunu no de ukoye nkrase na say bi omutu galamsey na no na omoye kanena nka cocoa farmers kuafo no omoye cocoa no omofa mrantie ya na nka omko ba day e wo cocoa farm no so na fa wabonduro kakra adodo ho kakra ene wo frem mrante ne se omomra momba because o man is saying about go to galamsey o to galamsey o ben sika wo command 50 Ghana a day o ko galamsey be 200 Ghana cedis a day tuomba intende koko no kana ye wo Ghana no kra no dodo na nke yenya no afi be yenya no ekofom eye no kwa cocoa farms ya to galamsey for ani cocoa farms o cocoa ye cocoa no ya the farm no ya to galamsey for some to galamsey wo so was ya makwe ni bi be 50,000 be 60,000 no ordinary cocoa farm e de ama okwa amansie manso de bia ho chewo baby a about 12 hectares of cocoa farms ya turning the magalamsey for 12 hectares of cocoa farm ya turn the magalamsey for so many adwuma no ya na lawyer bekasa na quick history Aisha won Oba Ghana no far Oba Ghana somewhere 2011 2012 Oba the base sibra no babo yo mpanifo base sibra na Aisha won no obo na mbeka ya menim sa sa hotel egu La Vicus Hotel e was Santasi runabout mo menim Santasi runabout no golf filling station no opposite to pe e na La Vicus wo em just how hotel egu sesi a ahona no ye na adwuma base bra no eho na Aisha 1 no ye na adwuma na emu no ana wo sha say what the mining equipment e ba Ghana into the first excavator no de abana ba ton emu no ana hu say na me ameko fa equipment ba ton galamsey na mu ode ti ma me kwaye bi eti be 2012 o ba bi no no be wura mu bi so to galamsey no sha say wo ye galamsey no and I remember about question, remember history. I want history no. What shall say we galamsey no? And a warrior, and a warrior, and a warrior. Now warrior no who say, Ghana the oba Ghana so we am penny for bi. E man the bow like we no support so. E so matawati. E yes a wonya sama yen kebi ma. E na de. E man no ne mo best bra no. What shall say o cheche omo e da man penny for ni bi. Iti police faro ama mu bi soja fo a politicians sa pepepe ana okon sa na we smart to the sense say omni pedifo no kwakobo sa base brana kwaye 2 for 6 na no me kam na shata baabi iti mu kwaso na mu ye no no mu video ochina semba na ode hunhuna iti blackmail I saw one day from 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, blackmail, what blackmail Ghana penny for no? You have no idea. Blackmail pa. And then penny for no me no me say hey you ready. See me video ba me yene den. O yene den. Obi ansuma wo. Obi ansuma. It's no and a man be very powerful as Isa one in the galamsey business. Very powerful, untouchable. Under NDC John Dramani Mahama administration, Aisha 1 ye chenam prensa. Ni na ye jano. NDC administration, ye che Aisha 1 3 times. Ni na ye jano. And on in 2017, NBB Babem, Aisha 1 ye che no. Regional Security Council eka say ye jano, ye jano. Even before, ye be china, amanenda ko ye friend saying. Assembly back in the day. That is the history of Aisha 1. Me producer say, ne lawyer, Captain and Krabbe Fadate. Ewa humana so. Council, good morning. Hello? Ma'am say, line no, yenya line ye. But council, ewa humana so. Yane council bekasa. Aisha 1 lawyer, lead counsel for Aisha 1 no. In Krabbe Fadate. Wano ena wojine mu court. Ediama Aisha 1. Hello, counsel, good morning.
Good morning.
Counsel, what's menka?
Me ti wonka.
Ya da mi ase. Yes, you tell wonka pa counsel. Me jere say bibia boko de.
Nyame adom bibia boko.
akwaba kese pa edeba eye oyepa FM 100.7 in Kumasi. O kase so etwagu e oyepa TV so. Na Santiman nyina ne Ghana nyina etio and none pay council. Now, first of all, I shall want to say what you say council.
Well, to the best of my knowledge, our cells, but me to me who say you don't call prison custody and I say you signed in Akoshe BNI custody, but basically no, she's in custody.
Now, what we are a lawyer? Do you have access to Ashawana now? What you can change and then couldn't come on.
Yes, but security checks, too much. Security checks, too much. But apart from that, yes, me couldn't change.
What can say security checks in too much? Then I'm sorry, council.
Nyaminim say, you're chill beer, or you're entitled to see his lawyer. Now, normally, say there will be 2 police cells. Me call police station. I only talk to the station officer. Now, station officer no ama me kwan say me ko me client. Na me na kokasa. But in the case of BNI, a different ball game. Afe na ko hu we na for paper we bra na ye we na troha and I say the bebre and son of client no is too much.
Now, don't you think so? Clients in a way very risky. I don't see that 24 years. I know. They say a criminal part. You say, only checks be a 12 crimes and a baya. Wow, Bunny Chamber to be shown we.
I don't think so. You're risky. Abaya, cry all this talk about her, may I mean just say, or you're innocent looking young Chinese woman.
I shall want innocent looking.
And I shall want. It didn't a champion. No, be a win and a 5-year name. Oh, Mobo.
Council, I want to know because a man for Edu a bow. Say, Sabi, we are Mambani. In the sense that what buying we be so MPP what buying a fight galamsey or buy warrior galamsey without permit according to your attorney general. Say assassin. We are lawyer the say Jumano. So in the interest of the nation and in the interest of your Mampeni Nanadwa, what fighting galamsey no and this I can defend the Aisha one. Then I catch one Makasa, but also we are Mambani. When I cut off for Bonoso, Tano Moka.
Me pacho se obia buena no na obob me captain obob me kodua na 777 nipa na okansa no odinim nia oka. He doesn't know what he's talking about because in the first place, point number 1, I am a lawyer. She said every lawyer be a Ghana be a. You cannot be called a lawyer. This is a chief justice as well in. Now, other who taking say client biya bawanima, you defend him or her to the best of your ability. Point number 1. For as long as already yankopon ama menkwa ni ahoden na obia onipa dasani bia abamanin say captain me pese who defend me no dear in the name of God I'll do it. Point number 2, I remain a founding member of New Patriotic Party.
That's correct.
I have served the party. I was in parliament on 2 terms. I was a minister. I was a flag bearer aspirant. I contested for general secretary on 2 occasions. I am an MPP member. Cecia, I am not in government. I am free to defend anybody as my daily bread, to earn my daily bread. And to be a bejina babia, obejina manchia, baby ano be gina sanjasi baby aka say captain Mamboeni no na nipa krono he doesn't know what he's talking about. I'm only working for my daily bread. Point number 3. Ghana constitution is very, very clear. So onipa bia remains innocent until say a court beka say udifo. Enti unfortunately for us in Ghana, and nipa desani, unfortunately for us. And one say, Ubeti say, oh, Aisha one or a galamse. Aisha one ya galamse. Now I son in Diamu, no I can't help it, no I son in 9, no I can't help it, no I son in no I can't help it. But the bottom line is, has any court in Ghana declared her a galamsea? And the answer is no. And the problem of the judiciary, or the problem of the high courts, or the problem of the attorney general is to convince the court, say Obano or ye galamsea, and to find her guilty and punish her accordingly. That has not been done. That has not been done. Until say court to Becca say Abayano or ye galamsea no, she remains innocent like you and I. Me captain say Nkrabi father ye womo jine brekum brafo. Me baby am free no gold me hu bi da me 2 gold wo jine da. Until you can't galamsea ni adia, it is news to me hu bi da. But ono Aisha one ana asantefuati amansia ni bekwai ne Buasi area hono, they are familiar with it. But okazi obi a galamsea odo anu kekeka na se uti a lawyer be defending no into Mamboeni. Now you don't know what you are talking about.
Council.
You are advertising your ignorance. And now point number 4.
Okay.
Point number 4. The news in town. People are not Amanfo Nyabutre entie the facts of the case. 2018 and a main captain Aisha one ebe fam se mindina sem ewo court. Sabrina na ya charging with galamsey. And a medina sem sa 2018. Well, Attorney General ede about 6 immigration officers eba court. Ebe ma evidence. We cross-examine each one of them on as to whether or not Aisha one guilty of galamsey. Yes, afe edu stage obano obe opinion difference. Abansi asanu nibio.
Me ba sad time no. Me ba council me ba. Council me ba. Council me want to aso. Sad time no.
Hello.
Yeah, council who me.
Yes.
Sad time na omode Aisha one buy na was say immigration service they about 6 different officials buy am all cross examine omo. Were they able to prove with concrete evidence Aisha one they galamsey?
Your question is, were they able to prove say or yet galamsey?
The evidence to buy because also cross examine omo about 6 immigration officers at the time.
Well, the way you've asked the question, this is the way every Ghanaian should talk. Say, have they proved? Have they established? Have they brought sufficient evidence? Say, Mamino or yet galamsey. And the only person who can say yes or no is the High Court judge sitting there.
Only the evidence be buy. The documents be buy. The videos be buy. Say, what clients no what you galamsey na.
The Attorney General did not give the judge the opportunity to say yes or no to all these questions you are asking.
So what's still maybe say way because of now kind.
As a lawyer for Aisha one, my answer is no. Capital no. November Oscar, as suggest will say. November Oscar, no. They did not bring any evidence to establish to say Aisha one galamsey. No, they did not bring one.
Nimpa in Siena at the time, that is 2018.
Yes.
I buy the omo buy no.
Emphatic.
Omo intimi anfa evidence bako kra mba.
No. And I'm saying so emphatically. If I am wrong, let the Attorney General, I challenge the Attorney General to prove me wrong. The only person who can say Aisha 1 is guilty of galamsey is the High Court judge, Mr. Justice Ekobedin. But no, Attorney General, I'm man of chance to say yes or no to that question. Because of the paper be by IFNO, nolly prosecute. Don't prosecute. And to this sakat no by na Justice Ekobedin say okay, as my the accused person discharged, case struck out. Now what man baby wo Sanjasi wo ayi hifa Kwesi musisi kura me ntra Kwesi da nti I don't know Kwesi street
ene bon crime nkana watana to the bon crime
Martin crime colleague no ana ayi colleague work on now kazu Aisha 1 ye galamsey. What do you mean? What's your evidence?
Okay, it's within the week in a court no.
Who's the Chinese bian and amansie ne obuasa na chezo ye galamsey.
Okay. What can send bebre meaning na bakuba kwano na maybe saw follow-ups, but this week mo court no. Kwedu mienu na Attorney General the buy. One, mining without a valid license. Woye mining. Meaning some kind of galamsey there, but galamsey about need license. And they're back. Number 2, engaging in the sale and purchase of minerals without a permit. And also Cheresie, Aisha 1 nedi kan ankasan wono woni aye nkrata e man ho e man kwan e man tu galamsey no. Eno achi no wo sign e to gold. And wo sign e ton into water. And wo sign so e ton. And also wo yesa I was say buy my krata and also when say krata ni bi. So those were the 2 charges I the boy. But say what say an engine as well. And a payment no say they are fresh charges aba. Fresh charges. So what the fresh charges na council?
What's the fresh charges aba na?
Oma amende sa tu na mechanic say yi. Attorney General the new ones aba.
Ebia, I don't know whether your facts are superior to my facts, but what I know, Nise, Nano Tuesday, you call Accra Circuit Court 9.
Right.
You call it the charge sheet now, containing 2 charges, no, a bono. And I'm a casa here for bail.
Right.
It was turned down.
It was denied.
It's adjourned to 11th
October.
I'm sorry. 27th September.
Okay.
After yesterday, Enra, me wa yasi wo aburi, and I'm here phone call say, yeah, the client Aisha 1, Echo High Court criminal fight on a fresh charge. And I'm say, mommy, she's facing charges at Circuit Court 9. So why take her to High Court criminal fight? Meanwhile, I'm at a funeral. And I'm saying, lawyer, don't worry. If you have your laptop with you, you can pick it up and join us on virtual. I'm saying, okay. So I took my laptop, tuned it, and then I got in touch with High Court criminal fight yesterday. And they charged her with exactly the same charges I did born in 2017. And I did back one count for lawful entry.
I lawful entry so county. The same thing. Now can one am so make how anopay.
The question is, does it mean the government is going to discontinue what is going on at the Circuit Court?
As a lawyer, now what do you think? We are lawyer. A man is saying.
Well, the government can charge you as many offenses as possible. As many offenses as possible. Nothing prevents the government the chance to take you to Circuit Court, take you to Magistrate Court, take you to High Court. The government with me action.
But possible say it's me do accept 2 different courts.
Yes.
Asem bako but bako what's a High Court 5 and a Circuit Court, right?
9.
Circuit Court 9. It's the same issue, no. First charge now a buy Tuesday, the no a 2, and no Circuit Court 9. Where a new fresh charges on the back that is unlawful entry. Ya banner the same number Ghana, Nanso so waba Ghana, ya the account a 4, a High Court 5. And ya possible say nipa bako, but you standard trial for the same thing, different times, Anna.
Well, that one there, I'm sorry to say the answer is yes. So I'm buying obey harass. Yes. That's what the government is doing.
It's
whether
new charges here, be fresh charges here, they are born here, they call High Court 5 here, you one.
Media yemen one.
I didn't hear.
Neman yemen one is say, when the case was being tried before High Court Criminal 1, before Justice Ekobedin in 2018. Na asem come on. I don't know why the Attorney General aborted the trial. And the Attorney General does not owe anybody explanation. But I don't know why they did that. I feel 1 more year, 4 years later, and now 5 years later, must not deny back court. And repeating the same charges.
According to state prosecutor and our clients were Ghanaian, one year with Juma, into my clients in Ghanaian, according to the special the state prosecutor.
Oh, I don't think the state prosecutor said that. I was in the courtroom.
They be said charge sheet, no say she sneaked out, or say I shall one. Met me Kayama.
Said Aisha was repatriated.
Debbie. Charge sheet, no, or say she sneaked out of the country to avert prosecution. No,
and it's wrong.
No fact sheet, no.
It's wrong.
Wrong.
That is misleading the public. It's wrong. It's not true. It's wrong. It's not true. And that is not what happened. What happened was that on 2nd December 2018, the court struck out the case and she was discharged. And the police took her and flew her out of Ghana through Ethiopian Airlines. So she sneaked out of Ghana. The person is misleading the public.
But one guy say okay say when you buy was na Aisha one they say you deporting no.
Yes, because the government did not tell me, and the government does not owe me a further to any explanation. The Attorney General does not need to tell me lawyer for Aisha one say the client echo outside Ghana. So as a me casa medika because I didn't know.
That's fine, but what as a lawyer now would asemamu bino? Na ye nipa krono out of the blue. Ye deporting na. When you follow up to check say baby I walk kono akwa do. Na what is saying DNA see ye. When you follow up check.
I did not because
I didn't hear.
Could do ye of me from China. Ekachem say you did not play more by China. And I'm saying, oh, why? What happened? What this? So I decided to take the matter to Supreme Court. But me, a father today, I don't know what people will say, and I don't really care. But we are my client, no one to my car. I will work for you. It means we have my instructions to go to Supreme Court. So me too, I kept quiet.
Now, first one, I know what you
Of course. Otherwise, you can be sure. Anytime you hear Captain Nkrabe Fadate speaking in court, then I have been paid.
It's
And don't forget, I'm a 37 years experienced lawyer.
Yeah.
I'm not yesterday lawyer.
It's I shall want to show a now defending this time now.
By the grace of God, yes.
Now, it's a one maybe be my say. What can I say now? You're not in government. Now, yeah, because you have to feed yourself.
Yes, I have a wife and 4 children and 2 grandchildren by God's grace, and I have dependents, extended family, and by God's grace, I'm head of family in Brekum. I need money.
Government more appointment. I will be case ready.
Oh, of course, I'm a Ghanaian. I've sworn to defend my motherland, Ghana, both as a soldier and as a lawyer. It is a by mommy appointment. We say me chief executive of some particular place. Why not? I'll serve my nation.
Now, don't you think, say, as a Ghanaian, no, as Sudi Edauso at all material times, and Fahon, say, what position or BEM, say, when the position, so be defending your mind, no, because they say, your money came.
Yes.
It's not, I would defend it, I say.
Me pacho. Yes, I have to defend the nation. But that does not mean, say, Obitin St. Jassy, Ewo, Abeka Junction. Now, Okase, Mami Way, Galamsea. Now, my two and one two, so I have to defend Ghana. So, Yemfanonko and Kuchanity. No. Me, Captain Nkrabe Fadate, 1981, I was arrested. And Yedi Kwadubo, me say, me koye ku, to Abayagu. There was no merit, there was no basis for that accusation. There was no merit. There was no basis for that accusation. But me continue court, but my young lawyer being defending me. I defended myself. And even the General Court Martial, presided over by Group Captain J. Kute, they acquitted me and discharged me at the level of submission of no case on that charge. Master, so now when you come up for, there's nothing painful more than that. Yes, I'm a Ghanaian. Yes, I am an MPP top man, a member. Yes, Gabaima me appointed, I'll do it. But that does not mean that like I say, me a Ghanaian, Obiti, General Bontine, so no, we can't throw a good so God forbid, and for the third time, God forbid.
As a lawyer, because now more small scale mining association PRO I was studio Otinia Ukenya council. Now for you know severe buy a handle with client no. Have they been fair to her? And no more harassing no.
It's very difficult to make a comment, but what I was saying is the way I'm making easy for me to have access to her. No, I don't think it's proper. Sisia metikaswa because me kwa kosra aishawan se mi huwe na ma huwe and it makes it very difficult to defend her. But meanwhile, I can just now leave my house and go to Kaswa Tobuf police station. Me chia station officer na me kazo mo clients no be themselves, my person me no kasa. Obakazo lawyer, uni no kasa na ko finish. But wait your mami order BNI tokro mo baby ko hu papa way what's all this? To that extent, I would say that they are making it difficult for her to have liberties.
And the more harassing, are they harassing her?
I will not use the expression harassment as if say onunti na ISI regulations we. I won't say that. I will not say that as a lawyer. But I will say baby I did not know yet correct. You have other prison custody or ordinary police station where you can easily have access to her.
Ebuja for yene captain and Krabi Fadate and Kasawe lead counsel Emma Aisha one. I mean Dodona friend Galamse Queen, Galamse Kempin. One nine Kasa and Woma in Chechemu and Noma Air Koso. Na counsel Aisha one and Kasa said Tibia to saying is she in good shape in the condition to saying.
Yeah, well, I'm not a doctor. My son is a doctor, but I am not a doctor, so I cannot comment.
Physically now, is she drained? Well, say
normal.
Ultimately, ultimately,
but how much? What quantity? And can you get your choice food? No.
Into how does she feel about in summer Ghana for Kafane? Me say when Aisha one kasa, how does she feel about in summer Ghana for Kafane?
I don't know about that, but I suspect strongly say in summer she doesn't hear them. but generally when him say Ghana food shana da papa both on the social media, in the print media, the newspapers writing editorials about and interesting.
Meja Mwako na answer na Meja Mwako no. Fresh charges na abano. The 4 charges no. In fact 2018 the end about Quebec count illegal entry and I say unlawful entry because me who immigration service for krata no at the time I actually say Aisha 1 has been banned. In fact, it was for more mutie when the krata no chere say wo Aisha 1 ya ban se mba Ghana antere say Ghana penny for ama ho kwan se bra Ghana. And wait no ya man ho kwan se wo mbra wo and osamba ye. Nti no ka kwadu e dia gboro no. O ka say first rule ni ngina so bia. Sa 4 ya be e won ngina so.
Me captain as a lawyer, the American say such charge, it has no basis because question number 1: what authority has the GIS Director General got to ban her from entering Ghana? That is a political decision to be taken by Minister of Interior or His Excellency the President of Ghana.
It's in the Ghana Immigration Service. Omuntimin Chokat say I shall want your ban and man in Ghana to say man permissions on.
I don't think so.
No, you don't think so or you know so. They become Sinyabuche. You don't think so, and I say you know so.
I know it as a fact that every government official must act on the basis of reason. What reason has the Director General of the Ghana Immigration Service got to ban her from coming to Ghana? You have given this woman a residence permit. She's in Ghana, going up and down, doing a business. Then suddenly, out of the blue, with no excuse whatsoever, you write that your residence permit has been revoked and you should stay out of this country until otherwise decided. What is your basis for saying so? Yet the way any Ghanaian outside Ghana, will we be happy? My friend, what are you talking?
You see notice of revocation and permit and repatriation. You are hereby, you are hereby informed that in accordance with constitution of the in fact some clause in the Immigration Act, your permit to remain in Ghana has been revoked. You are to leave Ghana immediately on receipt of this notice. You are directed to stay out of the country until the Controller General approves of your future re-entry into Ghana. Now, Sakratawe, what client in Sakai?
I don't know.
Lawyer say, would you want to one shot on years out? Was I saw to be checking in now?
Master, I don't know. And until now on Tuesday, all these facts were not known in Ghana. 4 years after, Asana Salet away ever public. I don't want to suggest, God forbid, that it was even manufactured.
Is that your suspicion?
Oh, that's not my position.
Is it your suspicion, sir? It could be manufactured.
Masa, Mepacho, I don't know. All I know is that on December 2, 2018, they took Ashawan out of Ghana, and government, Attorney General, and offender saying, all those people concerned, they kept quiet. They kept mute. Nobody said anything until now Tuesday at the court.
Council, Madam was a nano pay. Now, quickly, no. What shall you say? I send any assassin, I send now. As a lawyer, no. What you say? Yes, so na galamse for send your assassin or my son, no.
Oh, massa. Me yam shishimi. Me yam shishimi. Debia me cook massy. Na me drawing in them. Na me share sooner down. The way I attend yellowish. Oh, it's terrible. Ukota kradina ufa riban cobra Now Hunsuna is terrible. It's very, very terrible. Galamseyers are destroying our nation, and the government must put its foot down. We should tighten and strengthen the battle against Galamsey.
Strengthen that.
We must not we must not throw the baby away with the water.
I say anything.
I say, we must attack the actual people engaging in that action. We must attack the right people, not innocent people.
Is your client say innocent?
Oh, Ashawan is very innocent. And mark my words, all fellow Ghanaians. Say, Attorney General Ayana Jumaye, not the High Court or the Circuit Court, ADSM, as it ought to be done with all the principles of law in attachment. Ashawan will be declared acquitted and discharged.
Looking at the political nature, Ashawan issue here, Cheki, I bet I want to say the judge might be influenced to prosecute to jail Elana. A government to demonstrate to say.
I'm not in government, so I cannot say.
I said government was so ye be being tea. A bit me for Kotu Kwambi Swa. What's our client in the innocent? It's a buying bit me for Kotu Kwambi Swa to ensure say we're jailing just to make a statement. So we'll fight Galamsey. I
don't think so. Because Nanado, as I know him personally, is a fair man of justice. Nanado is a human rights lawyer. It is the Nanado as a person. So information say my client is innocent. He will never ever use political acts against him.
Counsel, thank you very much for your time this morning, sir.
Thank you.
In Krabia Efadate, lead counsel Emma Aisha 1. Na bushafo ye no edin koboye na ye pe in Chiremu and in the monema. In fact, the security expert has been on the line. Zoom. Mr. Sani Monfan Chemi oko off. It's we'll get him back. We'll get him back. You best a friend back on Fan Chemi. Na council clear say Aisha 1. He's not happy. I'm out for Canada Padudu. Yeah, Ghana for you, fight, Sino. Yeah, just say, we're innocent. That's the council, we're innocent. No, there's some because you didn't pay. I shall one. Be no prosecutor. No. But evidence is being no way, say. I shall one the Galamsey. Razak Waha. Well, no, a spokesperson. Edema Small Scale Association. What's ye in Krabia Efadate? Who comment today?
Without Mindia. Lawyer Akasa. Na Kasa o Kaye Nina HRS wajina na client echi. Kwa ya befaswa atutwa no.
Ekoma yawo.
Ekom so ya se do se kan o tie ne nsem o kan yeso a na je se o abusha bebre a
so o yere ewo mma ewo enananom
ewo
external family so show mo
so pepe owie so a no wasa be ka se o fa nkrankwan so ne kumase ne takrade ana ne yemhyehyɛ no enti no at the end of the day yeso mrana ewo mayemu say ma foreigner engaging in small scale mining, but captain me as a lawyer no antima mayan hunu say the client no whether she's linked to mining or not.
But Ochiremu say there's no evidence to show Ashawan Galamsey. As far as he is concerned, no, Ashawan Galamsey nipa.
That's a lawyer Mayeti say or ye mining and also nye mining. Lawyer otimi maye hu say otomine hu ne manas on ton
maybe so otomine hu na say different from Galamsey you
be chere say the me chere say
maybe two different issues. Razak
look
issues in a different me ton mine hu nyoma is different from say me ye Galamsey
person of us ton
person of us
person of us ton
na say wo share charges na yanka say what man and one man of Kofabana Crano, a problem.
Na me kyerɛ
in the facts now kwadu no the bottom enimsa
ye nyina ne ye hwɛ kwan a bɛfa so a asiesie ɔman no
okay
na yɛtu galamsey ase na wo hwɛ galamsey listen the fight na ɛnyɛ one side ɛmsa galamsey sɛm na
yɛ bɛka ho asɛm nya bo kyɛ mame kɔ zoom ma hwɛ mo check line mame na me ne security expert enkasa
yeah, prices in Bibiaba just 3 days. 3 days.
Hello.
In Jaffy now photo.
Hello, I oh, I'm so didn't come away. Mom prompting mammy. Or didn't come away. Them say or phone switch. Mom prompting say, connecting about TV to no radio. So it was a Famuti 100.7 FM or your Pat FM and Amutie. We are live on TV or your Pat TV. In Juba say, what share your TV swap. Na wonni Oyepa TV wo TV no so a scan TV no na wobenya Oyepa medin e de Kwesi Paker Wilson ana pa ye hwa ahya wa no ho nsam asi e wo court ye ne lawyers akasa no lawyer akasa the lead counsel wono ne edi ani mu a che say wo defend the pa na in fact ni na okay nyina ne say ekoma ya it's no also defend also opakaka di hello
God everything shows say BBI right we have ye need providers nina akasa
hello I'm say still na minim producers because me connecting na as we didn't come out e chire it's a motion line mami why it's for mo franchise asha for mo franchise sometimes now say technical issues there na away it's Razak to aso mami
good
it's what ka say what there as far as you are concerned we are innocent based on the number we know.
Nema me some be ye kano. I think say yes foreigners in general. And so they should be on they should be doing
some galamsey.
Enti no so a foreigner na mra man kwan na say otimi import equipment otimi betonton nema otimi to gold say the mose Canada mra be no ogina so na say waje lances so on the lances because ni nyina no before obetuma ton mining ho na ma no say we je krata tumi krata
okay
and say we pese we to agudie so I think say PMMC and Minerals Commission was to me on be ma to me no enti no say court no say sa ne ma we nyina no oni tumi krata dia the lawyer defended there but yeah as business people like yeah lawyers ko your first defending no dey wait ma defend it but yeah as industry players no there ye nim say Chinese or foreigners are in our industry and they are destroying the environment.
What make esisudua say Aisha one were your foreigner but or your galamsey
enya me na meka because Ghana nyina say
because what say your foreigners or mega galamsey granted yes granted but mbesa che say ubetimi sisudua no timia confirm ya my ewo fide su say Aisha one where galamsey
minua
what industry
ne wo beginning no be some question say minima Aisha one
bisa so no
me say me no
usu woni no
ba mate nka
nti sem na what ya ne kire say
sem a mete ya na me kire wo say foreigners enka ho say Aisha one so nya foreigner dia man declare ne hu so nya foreigner na Ghana man nyina so na gitu mu say e kan since 2017 say wa be ye campaign wa be ye queen atene wo man mu nyina enti say nyina ye gitu mu say ana say bia mu dodo no say o ye campaign and then queen enya me na say better say because me share no physically
okay ate hold on for me mami call Mr. Sani what me can say very good fantastic initially na your challenges kakra thank you very much for your time this morning you're 100.7 FM we are also live on our Pat TV now you share galamsey hon samsemi as a security expert we share near cost particularly you share contradiction no I'm penny first of all say when you sure say one you deported no that's number one could you upon Nkrumah being the information minister issue a year or control Twitter in fact granted interview say he setting his mind say I shall want to deport no 2 days on prosecutor there I shall want the back court no extra one a character who say I shall want to every Ghana. Into the prosecutor no confirming your mampeni kan no. From what you said, this contradiction, no, who is saying?
Yo, Michamu, I'm part of communication with respect to Aisha One issue, has been riddled with a lot of inconsistencies. So, it's been very messy and confusing. So, when should tell you a certain dark truth about Adia Ekosono, the fact that there is an undeniable official complicity in Adia Ekosono. Indeed, Minia, the nature of Aisha One and the fact that Ottoman back Ghana, then the next minute we see deportation, then repatriation, and then finally sneaked out. And I'm surprised the captain is refuting Sarah's statement.
What's not true? So was sneaking out.
Absolutely. Charles said there is something we don't know. And Maminka, for the record, said, and yet Aisha One, who should be on trial. You know who should be on trial?
Catch him, Yetio.
The system. The system.
System should be on trial. I say anything.
The corrupt nature of the system encouraging wrongdoing, illegalities, and galamsey. No, that is what should be on trial. Don't be surprised, Minya, if Aisha One goes free. And let me put some issues into perspective. When we say we are China engaged in illegal mining, the probability say you will be prosecuted like 1%. The probability say you will be left off the hook or more prosecute you even after arrest is about 99% in Ghana. Once we are China.
I don't think that is
good facts no in recent times, especially since the aggressive fight against Galamsey started here, we have seen hundreds of China for arrested and paraded before the camera on our TV screens everywhere. And then 25 Chinese arrested. Or China 15. Another day 11, 12. In the hundreds, of all of these hundreds, how many of them have been prosecuted?
Oh, we say, my name say what deportation or repatriation, but whichever way, aha.
Okay, so and also illegality.
I don't know illegality.
Oh, immigration law, no. I think I was reading it some days ago. Whether still
okay.
Actually, Uya Boni Ewa Ghana. You have to be prosecuted. You have to serve your term. After release, then Omube deport. That is how it's supposed to be done. And under normal scheme of things, and me international relations experts,
right?
Meaning, say mostly much foreigners and their governments are interested in their economy. The two countries based on certain bilateralism and now based on certain principles. Omobetumi agree so that mube deport omo, but mu deport omo, it doesn't end there. Omube go through trial in their countries of origin, and now you sentence omo ewo Ghana to 10 years. Then perhaps some convict no serve 2 years. At the point of repatriation and deportation and extradition, or Drew Nukroma, he would serve the remaining 8 years. That is how things are done.
I see.
They should have served their term. You still have to go through the legal process of SAR country. No. But in Ghana, once you chill, we are not interested in prosecution. You see, and they are not even diplomats, by the way. You see, repatriation. And don't be surprised, the same people we, so to speak, repatriate, are the same individuals recycled into our communities. So we repatriate them, they conveniently come, go through irregular means into the country and engage in the same act they were arrested for in the first place. Okay? So if you go into the nuances, you will realize it's not exclusive to Aisha One, because we were information years ago say a lot of these Chinese don't come through regular means because Omo government Omo records about them, so they come through Togo and Burkina and Ivory Coast straight to the mining sites, and that is what we see.
I see.
So the issue is the lack of enforcement. You were laws, so Ghana, you were laws, but enforcement, official complicity, corruption, and no problem. Anything that we see is the system that should be on trial and not Aisha One, because a system no na encouraging no a system no na emanusa audacity no to do what she did and is still continuing with it.
It's for Aisha One KCR Beya Chuna Bosi left, right, center. A man for expecting say man penny attorney general ebe prosecuting with jailing no. What need you say ebe kosa?
Well, I think currently our prosecution is in response to public outcry. Okay? But new information emerged Ebimusi, she was never found guilty of any offense. States are filing now nulli
prosequa.
No prosecution.
Yeah.
What does it tell you? It means 1 year Bonnie, she's a free citizen as you and I. Okay, 2. Almost she wasn't deported. So what it also means is Obetumia Bagana as and when she wills. 3. Almost she is married to a Ghanaian. And Usha lost. I don't know whether she started that process. No. So in the end, Minia, don't be surprised, say Sir woman will obey free. Maybe the only thing Omobetmia use against her, but only with evidence, the fact that of engaging in small scale mining, which under the Minerals Act is illegal. Because almost foreigners are not supposed to engage in small-scale mining. Okay, but the level of official complicity in a same way, is what I think should be closely looked at. The enforcement of the laws, a China for we don't do anything about it. We just let them go. Recently, Omuchi Nipa about 200. After arrest by the military. Omuko immigration headquarters. Immigration, we are not aware. When you were going to arrest them, we were not even informed. How do you know they are Ghanaians or not Ghanaians? So it means you are even doing our work in the first place. So we are not interested.
Wow.
And the military will say, okay, that is our business. It's not our business. Then in the end, Omuko postal accommodation be according to the media sources. So when and also a trade, a lack of coordination amongst the various security.
Is it all like you say? Just about 2-3 days ago, our Eastern region, no. The immigration service said they are not interested in the arrest of the people.
No, they are not interested. Omuko immigration, they were there. They were just sitting.
And they say the police custody and
under normal circumstance, okay. Ucho Musa is based on suspicion. Okay. then ube handle omuma police. But before ube kwa omo, it should be a multi-security agency including the police, immigration, and the okay. Unfortunately, according to my sources, a soldier for omunkwa no omukoye. All right. So yes, sir, you hand them over to the police. So once the police investigate them for engaging in illegal mining activities, at the same time, so immigration or move process and get to know who are supposed to be in the country or not. Sir, collaboration no. But it's quite obvious that is not what we are seeing on the ground. You see, we are committed to fighting Galamsey. We are doing this operation, that. Yet, local mining sites are still mining Koso.
And now, maybe say, I'm for a call for heads to roll. Defense Minister say Pamano, Interior Minister say Pamano, National Security Minister say Pamomo. Security experts, should heads roll?
Well, I think, sir, before heads be rolling, we need to know the truth.
Okay.
That's what I say.
The truth about what?
About Kosono, particularly, okay, maybe young constricting to Aisha one. What really happened? Because stories no endorse, so I don't even know what to believe again. Okay, whether she was deported or repatriated or whatever it is, how did she manage to come into the country? How did she manage to operate in plain sight without being noticed? Young call log, very simple processes, Minia. Who has she been communicating with? Is there any official complicity? Because if we make sense of the circumstance behind all of these issues that we've been talking about lately, and no never try the direction to take our complaints to, and no never try whether beyond interior, any defense, even Ghana Immigration Service, or paying for, or move. But you see, you're running democracy, but I don't think your system democratic enough. On several occasions, things happen. People are supposed to go, but COVID-19 vaccine scandal, it was a big deal, but in the end, nothing happened. South Korea, some time ago, ferry disaster involving students. The minister in charge of SAR sector had to go. No, she wasn't the captain. She didn't know about the trip. She didn't know anything about it, yet she had to go because it has to do with something within the sector. And because of institutional administrative, she had to go. But
do you expect the president to know Superman Kofako?
Okay, fine. But Sakasa Kasano every single day. To what extent does it translate on the ground? What difference have we seen? Okay, accountability. To what extent? How many people have we held accountable in the past few years? All right, so I don't believe in Kasa. I believe in action. And that's exactly what we want to see happening. If not media, you're gonna say fight, it will be a total flop, a total waste of.
It's also a buying in terms of the fight against Galamsey. Ubeka said, Sabe, one may insist form.
Successful, David.
I say, one may insist form as the government let us down. One may insist form.
To a very large extent, because on this occasion, Mikasa as a project manager.
Okay.
I care about outcomes, outputs. Who invested secure way, we say. In the end, what is the outcome on the ground? Galamsey no I die. David, they are still Galamsey.
So government has failed the people of this country.
Politicians are still Galamsey and Minia. And you're creating different issues in an attempt to solve issues. For example, you see the so-called nobodies. Omunjai Galamsey. Do we have any social, what we call it, economic nets to cover them? Because they say Galamsey communities no be brave. Galamsey activity no, and no oily the
Economy now,
yeah, because landlords, they get good rents, hotels flourishing, restaurants flourishing, everything flourishes, almost sika. But now that you're asking them to stop, what happens to the local economy?
It's Mr. Sani. Finally, for me, what is that one thing a bit made to stop Galamsey? A very possible crash a bit to be done.
A very possible million.
What is that one thing a bit made to stop Galamsey?
Commitment.
Okay.
Beyond Kasano. And through commitment, you bet you enforce. One of the biggest culprits, so far as Galamsey is concerned, are politicians. Women's organizer. Yeah, Benini. It was a major political party issue, Minia. So what are we doing about it? So I think, really, you're committed. Would start looking at the fight against Galamsey beyond politics and get practical with the fight against Galamsey. But at the moment, I'm sorry to say, if we continue with the way like we are doing it, it's just going to be a 9-day wonder.
Adibsan, the medal was an honor pay. Thank you so much for your time this morning, sir. Very grateful. Very, very grateful, sir. Adibsan, a security expert. Now, you're going to change come on a Galamsey. Razak is still here. Zach, what's your commanding in Abbey? You say you do Galamsey for Nankasaso. Mamoye proper mining, no. What is the challenge at the Kuntia? First of all, a binding assessment in terms of Galamsey fighting or born homoding.
That's it. A binding.
A binding. Since 2017, I'm about office.
Cecilia Meno Casey. Me a den say me kase umu achoko successes, but there are two ways round. In terms of ebia new policies sibia umudia ba say ye dwene kwan befa so a shape the sector no fine umudi new policies aba, but when it comes to implementation I know they are very poor.
Meaning say motor drones na omo tracking devices by say excavators na champagne no a be call e be free akra aba be say come mining site bia no omo the device be bo ho ye hu be asem de kosi ye drones ye hu be asem de kosi ye is it on a scale of, let's say, 10 we ma buy say where 10 is the highest and 0 is the lowest? We ma buy say
sometimes in my percentage, but metimaka say I brought the baby for over 10.
So, 40%. 40%. I buy no in the fight against Galamsey 40%.
40% no cry made the mono a year. Policy directions no more shape in Kakrana. But when it comes to implementation, no.
If it's major Galamsey Okroma.
If it majai. If it majai. You see, Galamsey issue no. A holistic approach.
Okay.
Na de bia ye catchre ye mpanyifo no motesoro no book knowledge about mining no is different from their work grounds.
The book die enye mining no kwa book o journalism school go see journalism o bath better studio ha e different from our book. It is in terms of everything that you do, book is different from practicality.
Good. Enti eno enti na ye as an association we told government that look sa book knowledge na mo wono wo ko grounds na anya sadete.
Okay.
Enti mo drones some tracking devices and what you are bringing on board no.
Enye juma.
Ah,
what catch say enye juma?
Oh, we told them. Charles Bisu, if Charles Bisu can come on, a bit more testify. Nadede, even one day I told her, say, once a while, what to us say we a master in computer, what would the friend say, draws in one by tracking and it will not work.
In fact, that policy, I was there, number was CB. Oh, my God, come on.
She has some money test.
Me tracky baby, and I'm so. Mama name drones, you know, me can say I say plane kit to be sa and what camera, you know, was sora na esi wo forming na no ohun ni nyina it is whatever they are doing and I'm saying now who sango for nyina but yeah who be there cause I didn't
the reality of the matter is that the political will is not there.
The political will is not
there.
That
is it. Because issue ni nyina na say who be fighting Galamsey, what are the categories of people that you are dealing with? Galamsey na ye cancer no a holistic thing. We share omo ye Galamsey na categories of Galamsey for bene yewo. Sisi abai etagate only excavator. Das omo kwa ne essay yensu ni environment na you were different groups essay in showing the environment. No? There are about 4 different groups.
I see.
1, you use excavator, which excavator is one aspect of it. 2, you use chamfan engines are from to build the boat on river bodies. You will group be from shooters.
Shooters.
Yes, shooters. No say the omo they can wash direct into the waters.
Wow.
Your last one, detective machines. You're from muta from use computer. These are the nano atiwa forestry. Sa detective compute the metal detectors. Omusa group na yakoche chomo no. And a biasu group no you were foreigners involved. Excavating and those things no is between Chinese and then our neighboring Togo.
Okay.
They are into this this your friend say in Shosu to because Togolese no money anyone so ajware. So they have been polluting the water. Omu essay etutu amana they are on our forest reserves ne other desert areas na edan desert nyina yo sa metallic detectors no. Obetma wuraha they came all the way from Guinea, Mali people. They started from the north. Ombetma yusu one day asaya more than 20, 30, 50 acres.
Hey,
because omutu also mudi pick axe na they etutu no ma jam na no hono come baby. And they started at the north. You try say you be hold to mo. Oma yes have penetrate. Omutu do na say kokon phone. Because they can go because omutu metal detector you don't even suspect that omuye Galamsey yes. They will just go and see the farm owner. Oh, my entutu yebenya no muno mako terms. Tutu amana no se no why ho nyina desert. And I say we want tutu ni na go. Enti no Galamsey fight na ye fight no. Do we even sit down to look into it? Say in crofo ben na ye target. And as you sorry dey bia na buy sorry yes yes excavators. Yes we is it the solution? And now no ya twamponia. You have about 3-4 days ago. Look, almost super the DCE. His name's Honorable IK Maf or something. Almost super no caso engaging into Galamsey and what. The man took it upon himself and said no. And to afraid or throw Kratabray Association because you were tax force. And no say Opesebeboa. Nani D. Look, I will tell you, confessing your videos and recordings are. You call some of the villages because that is Amada, Nsuno, and no war in Yinehi, Kotokum, Amada, is the oil fin. We went to one of the villages, you Umuboja, come and see confession. Say assembly members did the Mudia, unit committee, volunteers so cry at you almost checking Kruno, Nada, no. Caretakers of the communities are here for no. That is why sometimes have for issues with this issue. No, Bebre no tetesoro. Among here na there, no, they are innocent. Omu caretakers no more villages no. They know what they are doing there.
Intino, omo ya pound omo say omo kobuana yem fight Galamsey no. Omo efwaso. Was that a confession? The
confession is that Galamsey for omo ba ho no. These key people no more villages no. Omo ajijiska omo. How do you drive a person away?
You can't drive the person away.
And you know, enter a year as an association, you catch a and say, look, and yes, Sorona Motuna say, Muhu Adeno, your son, and yes, sanity. When you get to the root, let's involve each and everyone. A bassa you bet my concono. And we should start naming and shaming. because fight no who say baby e hadwon kakra ne say ye wo Ghanaians and ye wo foreigners ye chi foreigners na ye say ya deport mu amra no mu endi ye chi Ghanaians no mu ye korokoro mu beto du bibia di dia ye say mra e no mu ndi omu kra de mra mo mu kwan say omu timi famra kwan so ye adwuma no but omu aso odinti e no omu ye omu galase na yakochi omu de mra no omu di ma bebre kra da jails bikura prison ne bikura wo remand bi so omu da go so trial mu but foreigners dia ye chi omu a ono kra mra ma no kwan so we ba sa sector no ono de ya deport no pensa ewo ye mu no enti ye kase ye
person ke chi foreigner bia o say chi
mra ne ndi because anka omu start sa de no eno man say utie security analyst na look in some all kase ye chi Chinese for ye deport omu and what they are all true. And to be frank with you, immigration officers, ye nyina ye difo. Immigration officers be brekure do mu ko dupe, omu agents omu do mu ko ma jeje on passports. No mo tueska. You know what say the media for na yande mu yo no mo ko chofuto na there ya deport ye ko jina fresh airport. Omu afro plane, hwi ade chi no sa Ghana. Because the passport on agent or buy ya obesi ya no wajeje na there no musa na.
I see.
Until there are so many things, and then because a political will, no. Sometimes, no, yeah, we are dealing with wrong people. Galamsey is on Omune Waimu. Omune top, Omo sponsor, dear no.
Financiers,
no. So if we cannot, with all the security experts that we have, if we cannot identify these people, and we are arresting innocent ones, and now Moka say yachi over 200 say adane a showcase. Say so Muko and Sankro for this Muko.
Just say immigration service they are not interested.
They are not interested
because military finance bomb money.
That power struggle also no. It's another thing. Because make one my clear example. This military whom they form this Operation Hall 2.
Operation Hot, Operation Vanguard, Operation Calm Life.
Operation Hall 2.
All the Operation something.
There was
a Kwesi
code. Operation Halt no eda so ho na asako akochia odi akọ immigration na ankosi agay. There's a central command here just here in Kumasi, and omunyina extra because ono ye brigadier general we so oda no ye brigadier general ono to be free crime no about the territory obey operation nti when so feel say adentina me so me wo better to me background want me from me kra keke that power struggle e hadwene ama ekona ye kono enye ye form a task force ye task force so mu your operation ye no task force no is meant to guide our own people. We small scale miners won't say yes we have a headache until no guy they said about ya galamsey for yi and encroach on our lands. That is the reason why we formed the task force. But ye on my muni nyina 70 ye aveli ye ho ye task force no said about ya they will help the government to fight.
Because then maybe I say in na most small scale miners association a bit in the aboa a year abino to fight galamsey. Because I understand say I shall one buy na monko for ni binim say I shall one okuma da say adwuma. So mom bow aban money and they blame you for that.
Say aban blame ya enye ye. Bibia ni ho a yedi si aban. But sometime no omunye omaje so mbetie de ye ka. Because ena make us ya eveli ye ho as a way task force. Wonim reason tia omudi boy ye pem ye. Mo say ye task force no minister deputy minister Abakumase wambo regional commander amanie and wambo regional security amanie entino is nale void entino munti ade no mbetna ha na ye task force asore no mu cheche galamsey for at the end of the day no omutimi formulate omu create a sin ye three boys because sometimes when you want to go into such operation yesiga o enye so bi na tua eskampo ye na ye contribution e de boa aban yes suma three boys omunko ye reki that is omunko akosofe ho bibo mu wono cameras omukuta camera o na military akwache omu say omuna na omu jijiska proof bia so ni ho mo sa che omuska bia ni omu ho mo de umba a friend say is it 4BN say hwan mo de umba ho na regional coordinating national security coordinator obepeke omu so straight to Accra nkola no 2 good weeks na bi omu shakura ye hunu ye ko ha no mu ka different story until ye committee director in charge of national security as one can say uniform no is causing a threat because mo say munya you be able to charging colano.
I don't share uniform.
Say what uniform be almost be share because Galamsey if we one pair some uniform be and share Momo who was so were almost low. Until sometimes you also get some uniform. Almost you say uniform now, and causes security threat. That is why that is the only charge. Until they are advising us that in Kolana until the uniform no, you pay uniform for fro. That's 2 weeks now. Mochiomu and a booyah, and look like booyah bomb at the end of the day. Now,
uniform of the man cran, it's saying a soldier uniform as a police uniform.
And desert uniform.
What is the mentality?
Who say, friends say, Sancrophia, Omunanam desert, so Muta was some camouflage uniforms. And Ubi, and I also know we've been using this uniform since 2014. Obian complaining, but and now on person more silence at the end of the day, yes, we have pushes the government. Look, we can self-regulate ourselves.
I don't think I'm supposed to buy person silence. Say yes, more scheme and association.
And yeah, I buy as a whole, but who say security? There's a political couples no move. Who say yeah, as an association, no, we don't care about Obia. Won't mean bribe. Won't mean yae. And you know those people now move as here. Party executive chairman for no one was here now. Omojejeje ademude kakra no.
Amuso ye bi no.
Da omoye bi no. Say ye kwa ye chiwa ye chiwo. Wontim brabe ye wontim nya hwe. Enti no omo so be finding ways and means. Say the be ya ombe twan probi to silence us. And omo koye sa so instead of say aban so be investigating no. Obia etwetwe no. Sa issue we say it be done is serious issue. Even omo form team bi say we and them should cooperate. Some kennels be muka hone friends saying lieutenant kennels be muna that edrum pempen so be no omu nyina atwom because they didn't want to get problem because they were politicizing the whole thing. And that is why I said unless we get the political will, this fight will be something different because young members, you know, we are ready. Until now, you push even self-regulation. Yeah, you self get this, and now that same political will from government to support us that yes, this team, because look at the cost. Okay, now say almost 5 boats. I was part of the people who were. So 5 boats, speed boat mokoye, and balloon, and 90 minutes until Madame Suizo. And so now DC or compare about motor kitubi ne per canoe. Kitwebi and your boys no dia yi more than 400 chamfam machines so within 2 weeks videos and do so DC for Achumanponia or my friends a weapon confess it
after show you in the back as a friend so many within this week know about international
so at the end of the day when we team up I think we can and yes on a from and the Americans say before 1989 we were all Galamsey yes until law buy and I bet differentiate and to trick be a war mining mu with this Galamsey no nim and to say I buy any year ebeka boom na ye nyina ya tu sade we and ye ka boom so a ma ye na nanum enfri mu ma ye community leaders enfri mu because these same people because me no will be there dance baby me free ba me krom bole black volta would the boat to cry and I say canoe equal see so achi nama unless we go to ahimfi
okay
ekwachiana and now one notify say juma bi say na oba bedi na o ma bless o na wo di canoe na kosi so enampo
na ishira so ama
enti no who can tell me in this country say ofen where friends saying
and
cobra no wan nyina o mu ye tututu ho no ombetuma di boat na besisu sa abra yanko chia kurura na let's ask ourselves questions because in shona ye nyina ye yusu no ye wa mamre ne amane a muta ye no su no so ye woda yanko su no so na dade this country we are all Ghanaians and we know this and you know that is where sometimes we have challenge that people to because minimum hwe because entimi mase that caretaker no village ho no oni onyawe entry massa assembly mon wo wunya we say this boat are there doing Galamsey unit committee chairman won't me say wunya we and your laws no so no entina security analysis ye hwe system no sometimes very dicey because we can form a district mining committee a district DC is the chair Onwa so
so na the head of DISEC.
Onwa na esa head of DISEC or MUSEC. And onwa na Musa form a mining committee no so he is the chair or everything. Na DC no would sade no share nsam no overpowers. At the end of the day, industry players no they are not part of it. Most say there ni kwa say ka team no ho. And I work for DC no political post na din kwotna ho. Ya nto aban yi no. Enti aban na yi no kwotna ho. No experience in mining at Te Oni experience bia apart from DC nananom ne secretary and immigration police commander now they don't work group nyina so why na bet my advisor mu technically because Minerals Commission officer na mudina ka ho no say one secretary to that committee no for that district no he's handling about 7 political districts so if and the district way can no ikoso no person mu emergency meeting now the other districts no also a struggle so which of them and the Minerals Commission officer be work on say and I catch room say look if say constitution no na makwan let's amend it. Let the small scale miners.
There is always an amendment to the constitution.
The small scale miners themselves be part of those this team. And to say a parta not yet nasne kasa ni pano be chiremo the technical point of view, the grassroots man. No chiremo kwan of aswa ibetmo tu kalamse ase. But yem penye phone tie. And in way ya kenyina no if we don't get the political will to bring everybody on board. Sometime no ye miskotu sa excavator ya sisi nyina no dudu na as a politically na ide akoye because bebre no we say forest no na e peke yensu free forest no foreigners wo mu ye adwuma eno ho de obi anhuni galamsey excavators na ya chichi na ya chichi no omu fa de omu ko chi free forest mu embe kire obi a wasase Ghana
you are challenging them say
I'm challenging them say the wasise no the himpa no wako forest akoshi fresh excavator
among call forest in question
forest ya wo man mu omu bra za galam what is the operation halt to mo sisi mfidie no
galam stop no mwetwem
galam ende mwetwem operation halt na o start asihye no site baako a air forest reserve ya kwose omumbra mekere it's a challenge ni nyina no amafo na track ya basis bi crisis omufie then you go there to bend them
really
yes
no me no
bebre kra wo mining licenses ya kwose omufie ekoduru wa because and we also advise them that the military you are using militarization no ache since colonial time you are using military to fight this galvanization it will not help us mama use common sense to draw this thing military for no yeah catch you say mo kwa mama nya mineral commission or EPA expert to be leading them mo say mo way of commanding military man akọ obi site ne 3 excavators on the documents the documents brewa we say one who minerals commission logo also into no lands commission into no and to much if you mensa yeko challenge mo afina ye frame minerals commission officer obaya o say o minerals commission logo enter ba paper no so into lands commission and a ministry na so afina mo gira ho mo so ma share wi
ebusiafo aha or 100.7 FM Ghana Te Sen Jumedie enema so gusi medin edi Kwesi Paker Wilson over me Paker mejo so na anope yene council lead council for a year Aisha 1 Captain Krabia Ifadate na that was quite an interesting conversation I'm going to have early this morning say what me say interview now don't worry we'll call Facebook we'll be interview quite a lengthy interview very interesting interview me na me catch me producer say say interview no the tintin and say I say nipa didi I say nipa didi na nipa so de wo didi a na say fa ho so be defend criminal so defend criminal so wo didi because or try say Ghana government or man paying now say or friend so on may be a minister and CEO of an agency I shall one case no or be drop it say onia bem e come deno nti Aisha Basso won defending na or be defending no emfa ho but also he is also very sure say Aisha one were innocent we innocent mo sopa no dodo no we innocent o say I say evidence be any way kire so we galamsey ta na waka evidence be any wo no ne de wonim say at the end of the day Ashawan ye be jam no canon nti mama ton kakra kire but wait me say the full interview or your Facebook or your pa radio or Facebook and I said or your pa live that's the TV Facebook page no at the end no and chebe be phone lines na at the amount me two questions but I'm Razak small scale miners association for PRO one and the was studio says yeah kagalam say ho asemi and for me another impression say galam say no I said agi ansem intina I'm sure you have to declare a state of emergency for a national crisis. I ain't to me solve the problem. Now say political will. Now political will will be say why the best I will no. Politicians bang because we know. And so we don't know. We know. Say some politicians they are behind a galamsey. Omo to be. And my clear example. Abraham Penika say on the presidency battle. In fact, Ngofo can say sat asasa no kan o carry kan galamsey can say more. A dog can say on the presidency. He will put his presidency on the line to ensure say galamsey no ye tu ase no. Wo hwe sa time no ka sa asem no kopemenda galamsey no asekra more. Amount to no more because at the time now or the ban eto galamsey so no na NPP party penny for MPP party penning for to galamsey. There's no doubt about that. Ekosi Western region, Central region, first vice chairman of the party. To galamsey. There was a leak audio. Professor Fempom Boating. Bisa say excavators no CZ ye no. E ban say na yirai. Aman for. Man serious wati. On my way, so my serious. Edan ya Elembele district DC ya kwachi excavators mi and even for excavators enye phone abeti na show moto obi ehu excavators wo tu obi ehu so tu excavator wakoti excavators mienu ama nagira te ayira say excavator nagira what is asem we ya yeah, that be something Ghana. You can't say bye. Did we go or did we come? Ghana, did we go? Because you see, this week and Razak, me call on the TV show. A branch be of friend no sumama or shesi be a galamsey aye no sumama. Raho because in Serbia or seen down the chroma usano konom. The year diane so ni na say ene ekuafo cocoa farmers ntimi sense you enfe drone ka ho engu cocoa no so ade so mato pure water bisa fo mutie ni you say pure water and the Mexican chemicals no the bond drone go cocoa no so pure water and the Monday pure water cost 50 pesos. Nti pure water say he said a bag back can like 3.5 and about 4 cedis and a cost 7 and then about 9 cedis bag back nti say no pay say oh scar koto be 100 go koto bag na 100 go na about 9 cedis say we twini a untimi mfa nsu na obo ade ya bono onyankopon twediampo in his wisdom abon so say yensa na fangu eye no no buy no so no ntimi say because cyanide and mercury ewo okodia o kidney eje asem na ye ka no ye hwe ni yo na Ghana ye timu saa na yankasa ya say o man na mayo enye obi na ba be say no yankasa eni bre greedy Ghana mbraho Razak and cheme be phone line no 0322494401 and 0322494771 Montra number go 0322 494 401 and 0322 494 494 0322 494 771 0322 494 771 and 0322 494 401. In the next 5 minutes, maybe a phone line and also what they were going to say at the Abaju Media. So, baby, Abadi Razak, a bit take care how many years as I beat in Fati Galamsey, even when there is the political will.
There are two things.
Okay, BT.
Say those two things, I can say, ye free what. Yes, so say, able to able 1 year. One forest reserves a war my you bet my kind. Edo was saying. And the South Forest Reserve is say, and the Ubia in a fidi in free South Forest Reserve no more. Be a source of water ever a free bar. With a new say a tra even 2 months.
Okay.
We can take everybody in all the forest reserves.
Okay.
Second group issue so for sa 2
I am musician fine.
Chamfan sa issue no do say enti no ye kase ye betu mu nyina so sa na wo that political will that make na it shouldn't take us more than 6 months. These two groups yi na ama nde ye do be edri na sa groups yi so na sa abetia kakraka for no eta omo achi no eka excavators no more excavate assassin so there and can mean sure say be do be edri.
Okay.
But this 224 no any omo excavate forest reserves no emuna de na sankrofo we say ye on my money nyina say we let's target this place these people and Nico say 1 year we'll stop this water canker and this forest reserve thing.
It's when there is the political will now but 1 year there or say Galamsey, you know, it's in Tuasia.
Because these are the main
drivers of the Galamsey, you know.
Because forest reserve, no, your forestry commission, forest guards. Why is it that you know your videos, a whole chairman, baby, omoko your friend saying, summer boy, the whole forestry commission, nananom na dade, umotima sizi umusomo forest.
Nice one.
And you know, at the end of the day, forest to do a Ghana higher saying. As a seer, you sorry say, you be consa con year. Within 2 months, as a forest reserve, you know, ubia, you bet me you be free. And I show also the same thing. To free, ye the boat a sisu. Said at 1 point day, within 2 weeks, ya say 400 chamfan machines. And those chamfan boats, you know, umo well done. Umo also on Ghana. We can just within 2 weeks we can arrest all of them. And this
I think comfortable well the champagne boat, you know.
Say boat no engine no the champagne no the engine no. And that engine no it can do any or have different jobs because you can use it for to generate power.
Okay.
You can use that same engine to do vulcanizing. You can use that same engine to do your crashing and those things. And no yeah cry as minus we here gold catcher here. Your friends say buy the bus make free machine. Champagne engine. The engine no di na champagne. But boats no more ye. Mudi drums na that they shall say a float no. Be a problem in our
because that cobna ni jinansuonim. Na you say at some point kwa no omutu ade na omo fe we no. Ansana na wo fe na mercury na wo fe mercury ko mu no.
No
so I see omo twen.
Binya I think say meba chemical side ho no so no. Em say me wo issue with I don't know baby media for any fact free. Any your friends say doctors and as scientists no more ban because to be frank with you, small scale we don't use cyanide. I say
small scale na yeke Galamsey na yeka.
Meba. That sector is very difficult to use cyanide. Cyanide no.
But we use mercury.
Process mercury. Mercury. This an buying and that's on my
check your kidney.
On my money in banning mercury. We went to Minamata Convention and signed as a nation. And we said by 2025, mercury usage. That is why we've developed with UMAT and other agencies at developing technology. That is why this mercury-free machine came. Okay. So the be augmented by 2025, and we are all living mercury. And to mercury, the mean to say are living completely. But mercury, no, so that we are more kind of say if you go so yes, I cannot deny because some of the Chinese, I don't know how they get their mercury, but to be frank with you, mercury no body. And to me, if you go so say the music kind of say Eda so you know, but honor you bet much challenge, but yen to me, yeah, man, yet then because right now no, when I want yet. If you are for be so you can't defend totally. But to be frank with you, cyanide mercury usage, cyanide is very difficult. How are you going to even use it? Because cyanide from large scale companies in there, and so you cut that side, no, you bet more tracy almost where they transfer their output or their wastage to. That's no so link it to show no they are fine. I can't talk. But in small scale mine sector, Galamsey is on the cyanide there. Entire use, but mercury there, I cannot defend it.
Was like Meda say, na Sister Ashawan El court, ne lawyer say, we are very innocent. A deep sunny security expert say, one Enyan Mama, if Ashawan goes free, ye jano, Enyan Mama. Small scale miners association, more expectation a day.
Meda Asminia, the expectation. Say Ashawan as a person there. Yeah, you must be say me as a person, make us as a person. Me who say Kwesi baby.
Yes,
because say you be prosecute Aisha. Na them fair for thousands of them wa odi aba maimu. Omuda so ha ye adwuma de. Kwesi baby.
Or say who prosecute Aisha. Obeka say or serve as a deterrent.
Deterrent.
About discouraging kofobi. Me Chinese for your Mali for your Burkina base. So almost be jagal I'm saying. Who is that?
The time I nya advantage, and I say nya chance was 2017. Ban a buyer, Aisha no, and can most prosecute Aisha and can show as a deterrent. But see there, Nkrofona Aisha so de buyer wabetu no, musonya hino. And you know, almost a campaign on their own. And he said, "What deal? Asha ni was almost what deport no, so was sneak out, so deported no. For about 4 or 5 years, has all Chinese left the Galamsey side.
Oh, they
so what are we talking about? So that Asha is just one person. To move prosecute no krana mu jail no krana. The rest have gotten their feet on the ground. And what are we doing to ourselves?
Nti won nyini se sa court case because
Kwesi. Oh, Kwesi baby.
On be jai Aisha.
Me nya so say wait Kwesi baby. Because Debia ebe nwanwa say you bet my jelly Aisha. Me as a person.
I didn't know Gaza.
Ni hunu de omokwa because dudu na abetia kakraka eshenechi. Because Aisha for instance yetete no kura no sika was penny Ghana hano.
It's over NDC for allege say campaign no MPP campaign Aisha one finance or this come on.
And no, that's their political side.
That's other make us so
but in reality no Aisha one no we check ko first to handle Aisha one me sure say e beto yan bibia me as a person
for maybe a full lines no na minim say Ghana na say me kwa na menjin say me kwa because as obi am na kase bia njin di say Aisha one bit me prosecute no like o bit me jail no. Well, I don't know what you think. Minim na wonso odwene. I mean be a phone lines in the mouth. Now wonso fa wadwen kire brand na no pay. 0322494401 and 0322494771. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Jefferson Afefi.
Me dia ni Debbie Asem, me kase free bank.
Iti wa no pay.
Onyamisha money adwuma pa amoye.
Amen.
They baby I want to be yeah not something. Because you know line is no you take about more than 2 to 3 minutes before going straight to the point of what is near Ghana. The made money go show me be on channel. The pastor so make kind of say as we are working. I'm sure and club is father papa no. Wakasa many aje pa. Masa. Essential for me think I you know simply because you are Ghana, you are saying, send you a kiss of Bibia and young friend. You can't make us a main cashier and so forth, being on the moon, and so you are the coach. One, say, I am more champion will campaign across info. No, one of the bit free or might be so called the producer of 50 years in the correct and so on. Now, when the and show Panquada. There, no castle assembly, no one from the city now, Mutatic and say assembly. And now here or move to me. And then I assume who has ABCD. And I say about Tafu, you know, Tafu committee or committee or you know, good to me can't say, I shall want or 50 years free to come by and go straight to.
That's it. I'm in the next call. So, hello, good morning. I refuse so. I'm in for the next one. Hello, good morning. Good morning.
No.
Me pacha mo free amundum volume no why mo radio no mundum no say TV so a mundum no mama. And be say me fair afraid for bebre. Hello, good morning.
Yeah. Papa, me do like man ponwa katetra de na de yini ni diane na rapon papa. Papa, me na recommend say wo show you party what me fan chat say na but bon fama wo di mapa ene some pa wo some my we in community for man ponwa constituency. Papa, e bana galan sin sen dia NDC in for entity for o ma se o ma no o ma high papa say e kan say ye check record Saudi man ye shegi ne dia asa wine the ba na no ha Lukuya to Danny Galamti, they use like John Mama Bresso, they say as I want them and San Miguel, you may cook for the Bresso, if I see the post in our field, held the 4 main day. This is the dance you say, the entire 3 million sooner as I know a NTP NDC. And then the doctor and make a gun and you gun and the Buna, yet that Tina or Mark Segno, and yet it's a come over the first evening. And to come for you, Yanko to enter into a woman, never in the county.
I'm in for next corner. Hello, good morning.
And up on it.
You're from a packer force and everything.
Hello?
You're from a packer, you're force and everything.
Our packer makes us a free as one for one. The end. That's it. Any our own money, once that I'm saying once a more mock. The city said, when you pay more,
me pacho mo from ya mundum radio setting why and I said TV setting mundum the mame. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Me pacho from a packer force and everything.
The Johnson make us a fit up.
Johnson pacho it's on pay.
Paka, in some I can guarantee fight. Yeah, yet they into me and to us here. I didn't know American me, maybe university, me later, many movie investing or Mugu forest, the movie guarantee. Who create Jumatia? What do you want them to do? You create Jumatia and Tinipano so man not survive. Who call Priscilla and then Quanta forest did our correct kind of Fugumo galamsey and then no Mugumo.
I want Quanta.
You've not created any job. If you expect some money, guarantee no pay until say, Obe find you alternative farm. Then what that is a wood to or one. And yes, I dare say I may be.
Matty Johnson, but I say, oh, argument in the say, I'm fed you, my baboon, and I got the tournament. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
If I try from a packer, your first and everything.
Oh, Mr. Kwesi Paker Wilson, the iconic man. Kumsia, the country to be compared by his year.
If I try it, you on to pay.
About that, I'm going to make family MP, honorable Nelson Kokuto, will be Christian, Nanabu Professor MP, honorable Dr. Papa, Nanabu, Kokuto, Wasago, and Sita, Adiana, Papa, you're the best. Korea, it's wrong. Who are assemblyman, who will know that that's the Kokuto, the no one, not a politician, blah. Let's what you get them still from the MOC, I'm a total to that, no one of but if you come out one quality, you go to the what's on the official. So the gun, I'm only you know what for. Because the program I can young boy say, because of the top of the agency and then let's
I'm in Fanesco. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
But your first and everything.
Okay, maybe Bobby, Nicasa Film Alam.
Bobby, it's on to pay.
Yeah, Miss Jones, so I'm a charity for you now. Me name the ba Galamsey na ya omokano. Mean say, hey, the bit map a different name at the Galamsey. Because Galamsey, our since young amount of time on my Galamsey, and say so. Wakotia area, Minnesota Galamsey. You could be the Sukutuania, you'll be a home and say so. That's a community man, you know, we introduce you by the arsenal. And you did machines, you know, and I say, I don't know, it sounds what it is a community mine, you know, and then idea is a banning man and near day. A common, nothing so created my own trade, I can you to me, truck, my community, Juma, I'm a Ghana and Coso, that's it.
Mate, Mamiko, let's corner. So, hello, good morning. Your phone's on everything.
And capacity,
You're trying to pay.
Boko na bajo Galamsey na mo kanu e picture na mo dey to so 2016 2017
oh what you ho
na mo show you no me yanka no kura na yana durbo bia entity to na nkata mo nka no kura enti ma mo nka no kura ni ama ntiti na ma na nkata baka so ye dia bobuti ni aba no mo enti sa de na mo ntwabu yeah, don't know if
yo, man, national interest no na ye na
hello.
Na Galamsey into us. Hello, good morning, sir.
Okay,
bro, say I eat you no pay.
Fantastic.
Yet you.
But you know, can you say? You may be a question. Ansana obibinya asase ewo Ghana han ahemfui ene di anim enti forest but ayeselo ne ntu ayeselo ne ade no moma yehise the first point of call ayehemfui
ebi mo ye uni na de
na osaselo omo ho by from the first place. It is almost ye have Bohu Baya. You say, we be as I say, we could do Galamsey. You win a tree quite. But you know, you know, you American say, you mean we are here for no more way. Politicians there, Waba, or the court. And you know, to say, you plan people there. And you Galamsey.
Yo, Medasi. O say ya, now can I say I him for no more for Manansi for my end. No more command, Nandy assassin. And I know another pay. I miss ya, you're the mum. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Me bacho your first and everything.
Bacho, your friend, I'm Serki, my friend, Aswa.
Come here, KTU.
Bacho, the only way. I can't say the only way. Yes, yeah. Telephone Kaobi. Telephone Kaobi. Na telephone Kawa and Kayan Kosa. If you're not making tell you to the Seattle. 2016. If you're blue. 2017, show officer, I Brown. Oh. And I was there,
Mate.
Politician,
you're paying for my 94. Mammy, next one or so. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
About your family packer, your first and everything.
Mr. Pacho, family, Ganaman, 50 months on Libya.
Ganaman, hey, Maswa Dubia. I say Galamsey headquarters in a one.
Oh, no, I work the whole Ashanti region.
I said the whole Ashanti region. Multimedia.
Now, the woman say, I. No.
Oh, Mama.
Now, the woman say, Galamsey is a man. Yeah, me here. You could regular me here, but I did before I'm penning for no, and yes, I do man. So who come on, who buy a hat down area, no, yeah. For the day I am from penning for. That's one day I can't match it. yɛn ka wɔn asɛm so ɛnso yan yɛ de akɔ akɔhyɛ ankurankura bi a wɔn ti wɔn baabi mpanyinfoɔ no na ɛyɛ sɛ adwuma no kɛse paa ɛwɔ
ate me da se ma me face here ya why hello good morning.
Good morning, Mother.
Me pa che first and everything.
But the Nanaji, Mr. Bishop Ward.
Nanaji, it's you.
Naja, I'm doing something. Send me a small scheme. My name is Ekan. Okuluma, I am Ancestors, the Kubu and Potamo. Small scale miners, no more. In the months of bound, they just can echo. Because the motor for the Mamma, more year and now size. I'm not about the edges, and the Scandia. And no beer, my cousin, and buying away will be in full beer. I'm not task force no much. Mobile is canon, a beg you for much more to know kind of man. Canon women are moji. And I know, I want you, if the only media for the move into Japan, but the other, nuclear cookie, and crashing now, or year, guarantee and bear 1 week and gamble.
Let's move on to that allegation. Razak, over respond here, mami. Why? Allegation, no, my boss now, major response from you. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
But your first and everything.
My name is Prince. I'm calling from Upper West.
Upper West. Okay, we are listening to you, sir.
This one, they're going to say, as you are talking of, you consider the unemployment rate is too high in Ghana here. And so far as man must survive, this way you can go and then you get something to support yourself and your family.
Are you a galamseya?
This way,
Are you a galamseya?
Yeah. Yes, I do that work.
But you are destroying the water bodies and the lands, you know that, right?
The water bodies is not all of drivers that are destroying the water bodies. The water bodies, those that are destroying the water bodies in the first place are the 5 people themselves, but they are having the excavators and the rest that are destroying the water bodies. You know, somewhere there, when you go into forest, you can get into some forest which, you know, somewhat you matter what, but they can't go there and farm. But when you enter there and you come out, people can go there and farm. The place will be open for cassava and then the rest.
I hear you. Thank you very much, sir, for your time. Thank you. Woke up. Unemployment once how to link Galamsey to unemployment. I think we'll look at that someday. We'll look at that someday. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Me bacha from a packer, a first and everything.
Bacha from an American.
Bacha, it's your
Bacha, Galamsey on same way, you know. Ghana I'm paying for no criminal or the mono percent. Let me on what to you. Galamsey no one paying for Galamsey. So, machine number the machine or side no market of the park with you. I'm now missing 2 Galamsey. So, the amount feeling in a time almost.
Debbie, I said, we my customer, but say, Canada. And you moving on. Many evidence be to suggest that Oya Galamsey. Over born in India, I won't allow you to proceed with that allegation. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Me pacho from a packer first and everything.
And from Ghana, for free, the Diago.
But you're trying to pay.
As soon as I say, I got a sense of no. Politicians said, "Do you want Jimama? One of us say, "Oh, my no." If you run a best from us, I say, "We see a bar or Besham Kina, we bow or so best stop on." Because who stop now on your vote? We stop now on your voting. I say, "Oh, me and be a few more bars or no one said, "Do you want Jim?" So, and the some send a much as a move for Quemsa and if we are here for what's to count. If for now,
yo, Martin.
Sorry, a binum. A busu kama a coso. And they say, "Met mania if for number two, my sacrifice will make people be a 2 Ghana say and coso. But I for now and stop with the still I because
Martin, I may 2 more calls penafe before you ready and see here. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
The battery from a packer and first and everything, sir.
But you move me somewhere because I think it's good.
Sammy, yet you. Okay. So Martin, you said, I'm saying, so what are they gonna pay for now to be at the ball more? Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Me pache from a packer. Your first and everything.
Your family is good. Tarantula, the city was it.
Yo, you.
And the contribution is there. There was some I cano. And there was a woman who could use you and ask us to say, Mutu. Nina, man for the normal. I think the contribution is there. And can you show more? Woman can have a body as a small woman. So you're here, so you're wine. Get you up for putting count. The tires are there. I mean, the woman, they're supposed to have a woman every day.
Joe, Mate. You're the best here. Musafo, you're the best here. I'm in for cause, baby. Mon Fanchabe. Now, Razak, quickly, there was an allegation, say, mo tax force, Moba, Monsumojiska. How do you respond to that quickly, Nafi? I'm 94. A quick announcement and Salama.
Me say, say allegation, the allegation. We saw the allegation to Ukuswa. Say we want, but on another shell, so you will take it in good faith. Now, Yashe say, Omoji Sadi, and we investigate and know them. So that at the end of the day, we're going forward, we'll stick to our rules and principles. Into our yate, but we will find out and get to the root of the whole thing.
Abdul Razak Al Hassan, a Director of Communications, Emma Small Scale Miners Association. Now, okay, 30 seconds. Then I'll be catching Ghana for.
The more can you say, Yenya Kroye, Nanya Butoyemu, na at least Yeni and Penifon and Kambum, Nasa Kanka Widow, embed than a thing of the past. Na small scale miners or more my munina, so young Kambum, na ya sorry in Tia Galamsi Fui, na Umudu do also bet ya yet my employee youth no. We should do the employment issue no there.
Yeah, we look at it some other day. I'm say course buy any another do na kamba omuni adwuma ye anti galamsey no. We look at it. We look at it someday.
Holistically,
holistically we look at it.
Small scale miners ye nyina ye fire resources ye mboa na abai mpanyifo so no omun bi o matabe mu na nyina ntime kokon no.
Mate. Abdulrazak Al Hassan, thank you very much for your time this morning. So grateful. So Jibre Ebertina again. Your studio had to pay na fe when you come on Galamsey. Now you quick I'm a producer, I'm a Intifo, a producer now our quick announcement and Sunday yako. Ama announcement today.
I will see obi the ne ya ba say ne Myra. Now say
na ne Myra.
The ex-wife, okay, the ex-wife.
And the ex-wife na dada.
The dada and then Myra. Now Orion your friend Wilfred Somi or a teacher ni or the Patasi Estate or say July 7th and now Ofi Ejumabai or by na near dada ababaya 3:30 p.m. na near dada ababe fun man 9 edio mo efifie edio moko besin na de o se onhu baby a oba na de nkwada na fa o se ne near dada ene ne man 9 on July 7th 2022 ya ana oba na baba fa enkoda 9 edi fifie ede koya besinde wa hwehwe omo ekira kwan a ohu ode asam na kwada aposifo se aposifo moa na wo hwehwe na yere dada ene ne manu no bebi a omafa o se ne telephone number is 0549 189392 0549 189392 o se ne yere dada na ye fa na Margaret Adabo enti wa wonim ewura anase maame Margaret Adabo a oware bema ye fa no Wilfred Somi mbre bi atwom na oware owura Wilfred Somi a ote Patasi Estate no o se se wani atwa oba no ene nkwada no so wadaroma ye ne mwana fa number no 0549 189392 na ontumi enhu omwechi
ye mwana machine bi
0549 1893 92 0549 189392 or say we yana mwa na otumi hu enkwada na obada wase papa
yo nchebuja for de ye mbo ye nabema na sabe anajo edwuma de nsheda enda form na fe we na ex-wife de nkran kode omunyira ya me hweso oba ne de omedwane. I think that is what it is. It's but you wouldn't so when you ban one crown or baby, Mr. Was over free. na fe wa alete Junior Bemano ama ya da CP and no pay
like YouTube as
ebusia for aha and a day and djumedie no ebesi da nyina say mo frɛ you make the show good your resource person security analyst Adib Sani lead counsel for Aisha 1 captain and Krabia Father and of course Abdul Razak Al Hassan communications director for the Small Scale Miners Association of Ghana. Thank you very much people. Meeting at the Kwesi Paker Wilson ebusia for next week Jamia Doma 9:30 to 12 midday Mesan Aba
so yes your birthday kaswa ben we so pipe ni ho so yes your birthday akoso modam ni say oh so yes your birthday gini wen bia sinya ye to mienu ye $6 million akoto ka wuntua wo ba fees in re so the birthday what on
me say ya ye to susu bi wadwem eduru me so a me koton kan ye nyina bi wo boseba
susu bema bibia susu jai susu no ne enko boseba wonom ne enko penkane ne bi na yensu ye nimumre nyam ne ye yakam
yo nyame wo ho na me ye brebre ko boseba electricals ma me dem ye sabrochira wode be huru kan na nanansi ho awushafo boseba electricals sese kane bia wabrochima mu wode bia bagana ha ekro ne ceiling fan kane wo mu na sabonum won kane de so bedroom abede da kama afa garden lighter eno so sese flowers mu on ceiling light gate light bia me sese no ahodo bia o CCTV camera ahodo nyina bi na saboseba electricals emnantia dem kane ahodo ko sese wodam ne ufie mawa obie na ni babo so bia baka so koto na brochi e de tan so kura ne se usi fie na pese wunya wires papa wire fie no ma won kane agina so kama da kwa ma bia nko fe jabia mafie wa electrical wires ni nyina wo boseba electricals wa wie